ओम शांति। यह बाबा की सेवा के लिए नया चैनल चालू किया है। इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti, Morning Murli, 23rd February. Sweet letter of Bap Dada for sweet children. Essence, sweet children, you say with love, sweet Baba. And so you taste that sweetness. Sweet children, you say with love, sweet Baba. And so you taste that sweetness. When you say Ishwar or Prabhu, there is not that sweetness. Question: which business of the Almighty Father is not the business of human beings? Which business of the Almighty Father is not the business of human beings? Answer: to make impure souls pure and to make the whole world new is the business of the Father alone. The Father alone gives you the power to become pure. Human beings cannot carry out this business. Human beings think God can do whatever He wants, that He can even cure their illness. Baba says, I don't give such blessings. I simply give you the method to use to become pure. Song: Awaken, O brides, awaken. The new day is about to dawn. Om Shanti. The Unlimited Father awakens the children, the mother and father, from whom you are to receive happiness, comes in the dark night and awakens you. You are the children of the mother and father. You know you were in extreme darkness and are now awaking. Baba is asking, you know you were in extreme darkness and are now awakening. This is God's family. All human beings of the whole world are the family of God the Father. God the Father is also called the Mother and Father. How could God the Father create children without his wife? How could God the Father create children without his wife? The people of Bharat specially speak of him as the mother and the father. So this is a family. Those people simply repeat this phrase. But you are it in a practical form. God the Father is awakening his family. Awaken sons and daughters. The night is now ending. The day is about to come. People sing that the sun of knowledge has risen, but they don't understand the meaning of it. No matter how many Vedas and scriptures they may have studied, they don't understand anything. Those who do understand earn a very good income. Those who are senseless become bankrupt. The Father says, children, Maya has made you so senseless. On the one hand, you say God the Father, and on the other hand, you say God is omnipresent. On the one hand, you say all human beings are brothers, that they are children of the one Father. And on the other hand, you say, wherever I look, I only see you. Which means we are all fathers. The Father now says, children, you know that I come from the Supreme Abode. Those of all religions speak of God the Father in one language or another. And so this becomes the family of the father and mother. The Father says, you should know the occupation of one whom you have been remembering. He has created such a hug word. The Father alone has all the knowledge. Only He is called the ocean of knowledge, the knowledgeful one. It is said He is the truth. He is the one who speaks the truth and is constantly immortal. He tells the story of immortality. You now know that Shiv Baba, the Lord of Immortality, is telling you the story of immortality and making you into the masters of the land of immortality. Whose sons and daughters are all of you who are studying? Whose sons and daughters are all of you who are studying? The mother and fathers. All of you are Parvatis and you are being told the story of immortality. 5,000 years ago, Bharat used to be paradise. This word play also continues all the time from the golden age through the silver age and the copper age, etc. The new home then becomes old. The swastika is divided into 4 equal parts. It is now your ascending stage. It is said there is benefit for everyone due to the descending stage. All human beings become liberated from sorrow and change from tamo pradhan to sato pradhan. The word itself becomes sato pradhan by simply saying the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, or just Ishwar. There is not the same sweetness as when you say Baba. As when you say Baba. When you consider yourself to be a child of Baba, and by saying Baba, you receive the fragrance of the inheritance. We are the children of Baba. In fact, all souls are children. But the Father has now created this creation. People say that the purifier is Sita's Ram. In the golden age, Lakshmi and Narayan would not call out to purify to come. In the golden age, Lakshmi and Narayan would not call out to the purifier to come because they are pure. Sikhs and holy men all sings this. Gandhiji also used to sing, there should be the new kingdom of Rama in the new Bharat of the new world. They would take a Gita in their hands because they knew that the great destruction took place through the Gita and the new world would be established. The Gita is the jewel of all the scriptures. The Mother Gita. Gita is the jewel of all the scriptures, the Mother Gita. Acha, who is the husband of the mother? Who is the husband of the mother? God. He is one who purifies the impure. God speaks, Krishna cannot be called the purifier. Human beings can never purify the impure. You sweetest children say that souls remained separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. People speak of a great soul, a charitable soul. They don't say great Supreme Soul. People speak of a great soul, a charitable soul. They don't say great Supreme Soul. In that case, why do they say of themselves, you am, or that they are the Supreme Soul? They speak of a charitable soul and a sinful soul. So why do they then say that souls are immune to the effect of action? You Brahmins have taken 84 births. The whole play is based on the Bharat. Only Shiv Baba and not Brahma explains this. They have made Brahma into a bull and then shown Shiva in his forehead. Shiva is seated in the center of the forehead. Some invoke departed spirits and feed them. That soul comes and sits next to the soul of the person it enters. A soul is a star. They say that it sparkles in the center of the forehead. You now know this is a hug unlimited play. People act according to the drama. Every second that passes. How do human beings take 84 births? Not everyone takes 84 births. Some are coming down from up above, even now. So Baba now says, awaken brides, awaken. When a kumari is getting married, they place a clay pot on her head with flame in it. The father says, the oil in the lights of you souls has now finished. The father says, now remember me, and the light will be ignited again by oil being poured into it. Then you will come to me. Only the incorporeal Father is the creator, the director, and the principal actor. Whom do people remember? Brahma? Vishnu? No. When in sorrow, everyone remembers God the Father. This is a play of happiness and sorrow, victory and defeat. Maya defeats you, and the Father enables you to gain victory. He says, I am the Almighty Authority. Don't think that when you are ill, God should give you blessings so you become all right again. No. Baba says, I have not come to do that business. I have come to purify the impure and give the Shrimat. Shiv Baba is the most elevated of all, and then it is number wise. There is also the rosary. You now know that we are God's family. Just as the praise of Shiv Baba is limitless, in the same way the praise of creation is also limitless. In fact, even the praise of Bharat is limitless. There used to be palaces studded with diamond and jewels in Bharat. God is the creator, so there also has to be a mother. When you sit here, you must first remember the Father, and then Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, the residents of the subtle reason. Establishment is now taking place through Brahma. At present, you are God's family, and you will then become the deity family. That too at the confluence age. There is also the variety form image of the sun and moon dynasties. It is just that they have not shown the top knot in it. There are the deities and the warriors, but who existed before the deities? But who existed before the deities? The Unlimited Father says, Manmana Bhav. Connect your intellects in yoga to me. Connect your intellects in yoga to me and claim your unlimited inheritance. You have claimed it for many births. You have claimed it for many births. You had claimed the unlimited inheritance of 21 births for the golden and silver ages. Now you don't have anything and you have to claim it from the Father once again. People say God is beyond. सोनू मासी का फोन आ रहा है. How could he come here? It is mentioned in the Gita, the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, God speaks. Krishna cannot be called God. All of this is fixed in the drama. God is incorporeal, the ocean of knowledge. The praise of those who rule afterwards is different. The praise of those who rule afterwards is different, full of all virtues, 16 celestial degrees full. At present, all are violent. They use the sword of lust. You would not say that this of Lakshmi and Narayan. They were completely righteous. Therefore, the praise of the Father is different. The part of each human being is different. A soul is so teeny and yet a whole part is recorded within him. I too am a soul, but I am called the Supreme. On the path of devotion, people create hug lingams, but that too is wrong. The soul of everyone is same. They are stars. There is the sun of knowledge, the moon of knowledge, and the stars of knowledge. There are so many actors in the drama. Each one has his own individual part. How this drama is created is called the play of nature, whereas that play is common. That reel would be 4 hours, whereas the reel of this play is 5000 years. That reel would be 4 hours, whereas the reel of this play is 5000 years. Those people say that the duration of the Iron Age is 4,32,000 years. Those are all lies. Death is standing in front of them, but in spite of that, they are in extreme darkness. The Father says, now wake up. You devotees have been remembering God. Now the Father says the path of devotion is ending. I have come to bring enlightenment through knowledge. At present, human beings have so much anger. They simply continue to learn how to fly it all the time. It all starts when the kingdom of Ravan begins. In the golden age, it is the kingdom of Rama. The Father now says, I make you children into kings of kings. Then when you fall, the pure kings become impure. Even they don't exist. The Father says, children, always consider it to be Shiv Baba who is speaking to you through this one. Those who heard this and became emperor and empress have now become impure. This is the devilish word, whereas that is the godly word. The names Ram and Ravan are very well known. No one knows the meaning of the word Ravan. No one knows the meaning of the word Ravan. Both males and females have the 5 vices in them, and this is why people have shown 10 heads. Therefore, this is called the kingdom of Ravan. People perform worship at Deepmala. They show Mahalakshmi with 4 arms, 2 of Lakshmi and 2 of Narayan. But Vishnu is not anyone else. But Vishnu is not anyone else. You will become the double-crowned kings of kings. At present, you become spinners of the discus of self-realization. You know, you take 84 births. You receive unlimited happiness from the unlimited Father and the limited happiness from the limited Father. The golden age is the day of Brahma and iron age is the night of Brahma. The Father of people definitely has to exist here. All are the children of Shiv Baba. And then Brahma, Kumar and Kumaris are created through Brahma. How else would so many children be adopted? How else would so many children be adopted? Shiv Baba adopts you through Brahma. The Father says, I only have you. You now receive a new birth. You receive the property of the grandfather. You receive the kingdom of the word through Brahma. Brahma has been shown in the subtle region. But how could you meet him there? Baba definitely needs a chariot in order to conduct the murli. The Gita is the number 1 scripture of Bharat and all other scriptures are the children. So first there is the generation of the deities, then the warriors, etc. Those who establish a religion are at first Sato and then they go through the stages of Raju and Tamo. Just as Christ was pure when he first came, no one can receive punishment until he performs a sinful act. Pure souls will go into the golden age. There is no Maya there and so there is no sorrow there either. Our sins begins when we go on to the path of sin. These matters have to be understood. There is the era of those who conquered sinful actions and then there is the era of those who perform sinful actions. There are many religious stories. There is also the story of the king who conquered attachment. Lakshmi and Narayan are conquerors of attachment. That is the kingdom of Rama, God, whereas it is now the kingdom of Ravan. People burn an effigy of Ravan. For half a cycle it is the kingdom of Rama and after half a cycle it becomes a kingdom of Ravan. Only you know this discuss of self-realization. So all of you are godfatherly children. The Father has adopted you directly through Brahma, and this is why you are called long lost and now found children. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children says Namaste, good morning to our sweetest spiritual father. Essence for dharana. First, in order to keep the light of the soul constantly lit, continue to pour in the oil of remembrance. Make the soul sato pradhan with remembrance. Second, constantly stay in the light of the knowledge. Become a spinner of the discus of self-realization and keep this unlimited play in your intellects. Today's blessing, feel Baba's hand on your head and take a blessing. May you be greatly fortunate and make your stage free from sinful thoughts by stopping your fast flow of wasteful thoughts in a second. May you be greatly fortunate and make your stage free from sinful thoughts by stopping your fast flow of wasteful thoughts in a second. If you make a mistake and then after making it, don't waste your time in thinking about why, what, how. Not like this. For the time you spend in being an embodiment of those thoughts, you are putting stains on the top of stains. The time of taking a paper is less, but the sanskar of having wasteful thoughts increases the time of taking the paper. Therefore, with transformation power, stop your fast flow of wasteful thoughts in a second, and your stage will then become free from sinful thoughts. When this sanskar emerges, you will then be called a greatly fortunate soul. When this sanskar emerges, you will then be called a greatly fortunate soul. Slogan: become full of the treasures of happiness, and all other treasures will automatically come to you. Become full of the treasure of happiness, and all other treasures will automatically come to you. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.